I have a 2014 Ram 1500 and I have a bad leak detection pump. And this goes on top of the fuel tank, right by the drive shaft in the back, over by the U-joint area. This is the old one right here. Noisy. Nice and quiet, okay? This goes on, it's on top of the fuel tank. It's right, the shield for the fuel tank goes over it just a little bit. What you want to do is you want to squeeze the electrical connector terminal. It's actually the easiest terminal and connector ever for a Dodge, Chrysler, whatever product. Squeeze it, release it, and then you got your vent tube holes right here. And what you want to do is you get that hose off, get them out of the way, and then you can actually stand on a little ladder or something underneath it. Get your left hand up there, go underneath, get your finger in there, underneath it, and push in this little tab. All right, once you get that tab pushed in, then you can take it and turn it this way. So that would be counterclockwise, okay? And when you get this out, there's also an O-ring that goes behind it. It's sitting on the hose, or the hole. So be aware of that. You can get your new one, put a little lube, dialectic grease, silk glide on your O-ring. Get it up in there on an angle, about like that, and then turn it that way, and it should clip right in. If it doesn't clip right in, then you're having a problem, okay? I'll show you in a second where this came from. All right, here's the drive shaft, fuel tank, back of the fuel tank, and goes right there. Electrical connector, pushed in real easy. Actually, it was the easiest one. And you got your hose, which is right here. Get this one undone from it. And I'll show you where it goes into the back of the tank. Right there. There's the back of the tank. You see the little notch on the bottom? That's where that little clip clips, okay? So, be nice if you could put your O-ring on there first, but that ain't gonna happen. So make sure your hose is out of the way. You get your new one up in there. Put it in there like that. Put it in an angle. See the notches in there? And then once you get it in there, you can turn it clockwise. And you should clip right in. I'm gonna try putting mine in with the O-ring on it, with a little bit of lube on it. What I found out worked best for me was when I was trying to put the new one up in there with the O-ring on here, the O-ring got onto where it was supposed to be anyway. So the O-ring's up in there, and then you want to put this, get that up in there like, if it sits in there like this regular, you want to get it started like that, because this notch here has to go into an opening, which is approximately right here. Okay, so once you get it in there, it feels pretty flat. Then you gotta get your finger around here and push that tab in and turn it. What I did was I got it in there, felt flat, and I reached up in there with my other hand and pushed that tab in and turned it. And it clicked in place. And then I can go ahead and put my hose on and my connector back on. Took two hands. One to hold it in place and one to push it in and turn it. Okay? That's the best I can tell you. But once you get it, you'll be like, whoa, I got it. Okay. All right, I got it in there with my left hand. And then I got my right hand up in there and held it. And then I reached my finger underneath there and pushed in the tab and we turned it in. You have to push in the tab to get it to turn, okay? So hopefully this helped you out. And don't forget, make sure you put some lube on that O-ring and put the O-ring up in around there first. Then you can put the valve in it and then turn it. Because make sure you put the valve in, because you'll see the notch in the tank, and you just have to match your notch on your valve. Okay. So hopefully help you out here. Okay. All right. Thank you.